seems just fine.
Yeah, Quinn did a nice job there. Remnant pulled him a little bit into tower, so he ends up getting some good damage in, but Esk does have his bottle finished here.
Ooh, the play though. He's gonna try. Nope, Quinn. There.
Okay, that helps a lot, because Necro's real slow.
Yeah. So they're gonna try to make some action though. Use the disruption over onto MSS. Just keep throwing out some of that shadow poison. You have to be careful. Yeah, there we go. It's a dead Tusk, and they'll chase out to Quincy. Quincy, of course, going to have to teleport away. Knows that they don't have anything to cancel out.
Tiny build. Fast blink, then he's going to try to make stuff happen for his team.
And I feel like that's such a good combination too, right? Because like you move around with Alex over on the snap bar, you get quite a bunch done. Nice gust play here, multi-shot. He's trying to get as much damage as he can over onto Kazu. He's gonna keep kiting. Look at that. Oh, Ghost Shot coming out last second, trying to buy just a bit more time, keep him alive. They'll end up losing Sam instead.
That was a really good attempt. Very close to getting the kill, but Shadow Demon kind of wanted to throw one more poison. It would have done a little bit more damage. And he knew that Necro was not quite going to die at that level. So on the bright side, though, they did get him to pop wand before using Ghost Shroud and everything. That was basically the game.
Eve, good gust. Hit back here. 3 heroes in this bottom lane. They're just gonna chase after this. Travis is not looking good with the bug on top of Milan. Gets the kill. And looks like they're gonna go for a dive over on Sam. They go right underneath the tower, stab the Reaper's sight, and they'll make sure that agreement, right? So you have you are like just doing things with his Morphling up here, not really being too bothered. Middle lane though, they aren't making the jump. They see Esk. They're gonna try to get as much damage off, all with the snowball. They've got the bug on. Scatterblast coming through, but they'll end up losing Esk. And Alex is not looking too healthy now either. Do they chase after though? They have that urn charge on him. It's gonna be tight.
Should be good as long as Milan doesn't catch him.
20. Oh yeah, you know Milan's going for that. No way.
So greedy. Here comes the gank on the safe lane. Quinn did TP rotate for this. He's sitting hidden. We'll see if he can get Eves. He's got to be careful not to get silenced. That's going to interrupt the combo.
Jump forward immediately. Okay, we do have the silence, but they have the Remnant down. Now Eve running for his life. The side comes through. It's enough damage. And Sam wandering over here. Doesn't want to be here. He's just going to keep throwing out a little bit of that poison over here onto Quinn, but he figures he's a lost cause at this point. So yes, Quinn will collect. And Esk and Alex are nearby. Not sure if they want to fight into this right now. Alex, of course, sitting at level 4. Milan walking right into Esk. Already has the bugs into place. Followed with the snowball, with the shards, and another kill for Quinn. So this is looking pretty rough right now for the side of Wildcard.
This is the exact reason why you got to be careful with this.
This bottom lane is just going to throw Milan into the bubble. He's gonna time lapse it off. He's just trying to hold on to this towers. There's a Snapfire Kisses coming in over onto Kazu. Should be enough damage this time around. He's not gonna be able to cheese his way out of this one.
Great job by Sam there, recognizing that he was out of position, and Alex able to...
But he's getting Dragon Lances here. Alex cookie hopping forward. Walrus Punch to connect though. Throwing out the scatter. Nice hop in here from the Llama, trying to burst down MSS. He can't do it quite fast enough though. Step forward coming out from Quinn, dragging back. Will manage to get the kill onto Alex. Llama not sitting very healthy himself now. Is forced away as Sam just continues to try to throw out some of that harass, trying to just push back.
He gets to leverage his solid kill potential to put himself in danger, but to get more kills. And because they're winning like this is what they want. Give me that regen.
Yeah.
Gets another 3 HP and 1 mana regen from this. So yeah, from here on out, Kazu's almost certainly going to buy just tank items to play the way that Necro's supposed to be played normally. But because they had a good start and because their opponents are not ready to...
And we just really haven't seen much of UR at all, which has got to be like the best feeling as a core, right? You're just left alone, go ahead, hit some creeps.
Yeah.
No stress, no pressure. I mean, we do see a smoke coming out from Wildcard now. So, MSS, right place, right time. Classic here. So he will end up paying with his life, but we'll be able to protect UR.
They know approximately where their opponents are. They want to defend their mid tower. That's going to help them control Roche. Their opponents do have great Roshing though.
Disruption has been used. Look at Casey waiting patiently over here on the side. If he needs to jump forward, Quinn just stepping forward. We'll see Esk throw out a Melt Strike, drag back with that Remnant. They're just poking a little bit, not hard committing, although they do manage to commit over onto Sam, so they're happy with that. That's a save that won't be available. So Esk is running here, gets the cookie forward. Alex trying to protect him as much as he can. Shards not gonna be able to go and trap them, but they've got that vessel. Was over on Esk earlier. Just gonna pop some of these traps. Blink forward here from Kazu. They'll be able to clean up, but the Llama finding an opening. Can they get this first. Yes, they'll take down Milan, and there's going to be enough damage coming out from Ask to be able to rip apart Kezu.
Man, it ultimately started off with Sammy Boy playing too much like a core, right? He was trying really hard to get that 5-stack on the Tusk. It ends up with him dying. That gives Quincy Crew a moment to cross the map and get some great dives, but these buybacks were perfect there. The counter pressure.
He's a country boy. He's a farm boy right there.
I mean, his net worth level is great. Usually Morphling suffers just a little bit compared to most traditional hard carries in the laning stage. This time he had free farm. He's kept his net worth higher than a TA. That's a great sign.
Trying to bait a little bit, it feels like, but with Milan also being here, good avalanche will slow them down just a bit. Alex is not looking great, though. They got to get that bug off, and not going to be able to do it quite fast enough.
A little D-ward as well. That'll help him control the Roche pit. They're just playing really excellent here. Oh, this could be an opening.
It could indeed with that Melt Strike too. That's plenty of damage. Step forward though, coming out from Quinn. That's that double damage. The taunt coming out. The gust being thrown as well. They've got plenty of multi-shot, but Aski's still not looking too great here. Looks like he's going to fall. Another snowball being tossed out. Oh, they'll clean up on Sam. They'll clean up on Eve. And Quincy Crew just cleaning up.
Yeah, Yawar's solidifying how that fight went. When he turns into Tiny, does the Avatoss, that stun was really instrumental. I mean, Sammy was sitting there like pump faking disruption, like waiting for the right time, and all of a sudden TA was at half HP, and the Avalanche secured the deal. Just cleaned the rest of them up, and now guaranteed Roche here. They've got bugs, they've got tag team, they've got great physical damage, and this baby's going down. 7k gold advantage now for Quincy Crew.
Big game, by the way.
It's a lot.
Just, I feel like this is later than it actually is, but they've just been non-stop fighting. Like, they've had very good control over here in this jungle. Quincy Crew just making their way, and all right, they're going to pay for it. But when they're the ones setting up the actual fight, it has been having a bit of difficulty here. Milan, though, just trying to scoot you away. The avalanche, the toss, the scatterblast, the cookie, they have the lockdown, so.
That was cool. He tossed back towards Snapfire. Snapfire bought Shard really early, therefore he gets a 1.4 second stun with Scatterblast, and then he cookies afterwards. That was cool.
Style points.
It's a great way to make a lineup that looks slightly too defensive into good stuff.
Ooh, the jump forward here from Quinn. Just gonna blow up Sam first because they know that he is the one that has the potential saves, and they'll get Eve.
He's gonna be aiming for those supports in the back line almost every time.
I mean, we've watched him. He doesn't even have to go after supports, honestly. He can go pretty much after anyone he wants.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, the candy kills, they're shiny. They look nice. That Axe drag back over onto Divine Llama. The rest of the team is here. And New York gets a kill.
A lot of setup, even though the Tiny's that tanky. And he had a Nether Shawl, by the way, and he still died pretty easily. So, game gets more and more scary for Wildcard Gaming. The Scotty timing against this double range core is going to be even worse. And normally that's an important discussion. Might see Kezu die here, we'll see. A lot of magic damage.
He's still tanked. It takes a while, but
yeah,
eventually he does fall. It only took an ultimate to bring him down.
True.
You know?
He could all chat this. They might dive as a result. See?
So tower going down here.
Disruption illusions doing some good damage to Yawar here.
Yeah, look at this, Sam. All right, gets drawn right back in again. It's just a couple clicks. Why are they just always carrying dust, though, on top of it? I don't know.
Yeah, there's obviously great solutions there, but...
Okay, all right. They're going to see if they can make the play. This is 5 heroes, and all right, yeah, they'll kill Yawar this time. Oh, look at that, though. All the silence with the axe just coming out. Quinn, not afraid of anyone, stepping forward here. Oh, he is godlike. As the rest of the team, they've showed up. They're ready to kill. A good avalanche will buy a bit more time, but the drag back here with that remnant is looking at Sam. They'll turn around. It's almost like an afterthought as there's a death pulse going right forward over on Stavai. Milan wants this kill. Does have to be careful. They'll buy back on the Snapfire, and Milan taking too much damage, and the silence will eventually fall. But that does cost them a buyback coming out from Snapfire.
Kezu wanted an ulti really bad there, but gets disrupted. As a result, he doesn't get an ulti kill. Things went a little bit better for them there. They got the Drow and the TA next to each other. Tons of agi. Here comes more fight, though.
And that's on back. Dragon to okay, 2 of those. And get as much damage off with another site getting dropped. Not quite enough to finish off S, but they will eventually get the kill as MSS also to fall. The step forward over onto Alex. They'll pop Alex. And they're hoping that maybe they can get their hands over onto Quinn, but he is so elusive, it's difficult. All right, there's the avalanche. They'll toss up into the air. The slides, maybe just a little bit of, yeah, there we go.
Let's do some math quick. 1,648 gold. Near the Roshan pit, it'd be easier to contest, but this is the downside about Dire side. If you're playing like this, but you're losing, it's a lot harder to win.
Oh, Sam. Eve nearby. Considering going in, all right, it's a good avalanche coming out, plus all the multi-shots, the pushback. Okay, MSS is down. The big melt strike coming out here from Esk will ensure that they clean up Milan.
Dota 2.
All they had to do was stand there for 2 minutes.
Mark, they're jumping onto Milan.
A lot of heroes sitting mid still, though.
Llama making his way top.
They're gonna get spotted, though. See if they get caught.
The question is, how do they approach this? Okay, yep, that's, like you said, they get caught. Nice kill on Alex. And the tower will go down.
Doing so much damage, dude. Great warding, though. Spots them rotating back. They'll get a range barracks easy.
You have the Scotty online now for the Drow. Find the opening. A toss back. All right, they're going to try to just burst down you are if they can, but not quite able to. As Quinn jumping forward, gets the taunt off over onto TI. Disruption comes into play. Needs a multi-shot, just making sure that they can't really follow. But that is a Rax gone here in the top area. The Llama wants a little bit more. The toss back into everyone, but you have to be careful. That side, there's going to be the side coming out. Not quite enough, but there it is. Yes, they'll get the kill on Eve. And now Sammy, he's just going to get tracked down by a snowball. Oof. Will turn their attention over to the mid lane.
That's tough that they had to force fights like this because Snap wasn't up to get that instant stun follow-up. As a result, their Avatos combo was a little finicky. Creep spawned. He still gets him back, though.
But they can do toss back with a waveform forward. This is not looking good for Llama as he is dead. They'll toss out some of the Snapfire Kiss. Is not going to be able to do quite enough damage here as they're able to just snowball forward. Cancels out. They tried to finish up over onto Esk. Not going to be able to quite do it. Sam throwing out the disruption. They'll get the kill over onto Alex. Milan just clicking away over here on Sam. He gets himself a double kill. It is looking real bleak right now for Wildcard because they're just going right for these tier 4s and looking to end.
Yep.
There's a GG.
It's not worth continuing the game. Obviously, it's over. They got so many kills in the enemy base. It all started with that nice ward that caught the Snapfire as he was running back to the mid lane.
Getting kind of chased down here. The one for the arrow didn't quite manage to land it. But
bot lane. Bot lane. The bot lane. Continue going bot lane. There we go. We caught it.
We caught it. First blood. No detours here.
It's just not.
Making our way towards this middle lane. Bushwhacked off in the top, followed with the Wraithfire Blast. Just try to get the Buke off.
Blocking.
Yeah, Milan's doing some great body blocks here, but
oh my God,
they need the final hit. There it is.
You know what? Let him have it. He deserves that so bad. He worked real hard. That was excellent squirrel blocking.
I like how you specifically call it squirrel.
Healing power. It's just not fair.
Here too.
There's the other Skellies.
Truly Skelly tax.
Wait, so which ones are the less evolved Skellies? Is it the Wraith Skellies?
It depends on how many of them are in one place. See the, I'll talk about this later.
Yeah, just a moment. Noir is just getting pinned to a tree. That's the exorcism. So a good rotation here coming out from...
It's really, really strong. The only maybe counter is if you have AoE to kill them faster or something, but it's good.
Bushwhack a little bit off the mark, but Sam is being pincered here by 3 heroes. And look at this. Yeah, they're even sending the Ogre. Ogre's just going to beat him down with the club.
The Ogre smashed him. Starstorm seemed a little goofy to me, all right. But he just wanted to be a carry that game. I think that's all it was.
Middle lane, Sam's a little bit of no man's land. Bushwhack connects, and a couple clicks.
Oh, he might live.
They need a little bit more damage. They've got the slow, though, and yeah, that's going to be MSS. It cleans up as Kezi makes his own rotation over. They'll take down the tower.
I didn't see how he got into that position necessarily. I just saw halfway through, but even on his SD game earlier today, still some back and forth things. So double smoke here.
Right into the Marana. And to the Bushwhack. They've got the EMP. They try to hit the Nightmare save up over onto Alex, but nope.
Cold snap.
Oh. Nobody saw
action. Without Moonlight Shadow, though, they definitely would have gotten the kill.
Okay, this is a nice find, though. Llama in the bottom lane just managed to land the spear. They go and throw out that grip. Just a little bit more damage needed with an arrow from downtown. Alex will collect the kill.
Nicely done. Yeah, Alex gets to survive. They get to use already. All right, let's see if they try anyway. Sammy shows to kill the ward, though. That's fine. It would have been a hard kill. I mean, they would have had to like commit grip or something else.
It's right around their outpost too, which could be kind of tricky. Sam, though, is going to throw out a nightmare. See if he can buy himself enough time, but a whole other fight breaking out over onto the side. Looks like they're going to lose Sam and Alex, both of the supports falling in the triangle area.
Nice cleanup by Quinn there. Sets that one up, deals with him and punished, so a little bit tough when that's the guy you find.
I feel like we haven't seen S really be too active to that. As I say that, a fight breaks out, and this is not looking good. Vylama does manage to finally finish off here, get that arena up, so they'll be able to clean up on Milan.
Tornado.
Tornado coming out. Esk still hunting it very far forward, though. Needs the rest of the team to get over there. Alex leaping forward. Wraith Fire Blast comes out from Yuar. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. The epicenter comes out. That's a dead Alex to boot.
Forced it away.
The rest of the team was sitting nearby. Gonna creep forward. They do have a sentry ward placed down, though, over on the side of Quincy crew. That's a nice arena, but where's the rest of the team? What you doing? Arrow coming in, not gonna be able to land over to Milan, but the silence does. The leap forward here coming out from Alex will be able to clean up. As now you are. Okay, Fiend's Grip's going to get used. That's gonna take down the Wraith King the first time. Sam is going to fall next. The buyback comes out now from Milan. Wants to be a part of this. Good spear pushing away, but Eve not looking too healthy. Here's the teleport out. Is it gonna make it?
Double stacking stuns and tornado. All three of those heroes saw the moment, and what a baller teleport.
Ooh.
Just went for it.
150 something, I think, was the HP there. Good pin over to the tower, over onto the Enchantress.
Oh my god, he died.
He disappeared, but someone else looks like he's about to make a disappearing act if he's not careful. BKB coming out from Eve. Turn back around. They've got the Eclipse. They've got enough damage. That's going to be the Aegis. They do have to be careful, though. Rest of the team standing nearby. You are getting into position. Good spear over to the side. Has it jumping forward with the epicenter. They'll get the kill on Eve, and they'll follow up with the bushwhacked over on the side. S just going forward here. Does have those ghostly lays. Trying to finish off over onto Quinn with the Spirit Siphon. Needs a little bit more damage. Yes, they'll get the kill on Quinn. As the rest of Quincy now on the back foot, leaving the jungle. Or are they? They turn around with a casual net, come forward. Okay, that's a nice tidy hit and run here.
Very similar as what happened in the mid-fight. They got too excited, wanting to punish, knowing they should punish, but they didn't have vision. Quincy does. Quincy gets to initiate first, cleans up those the low HP hero of the Mars. But if he has vision or vision advantage, yeah, maybe he catches somebody and they get another kill. But either way, Luna, great back and dive, but another dead hero.
This is looking not so hot for S, as he will fall, though, trying to finish up over onto Kezu, and they just don't quite have enough. Wraith Fire Blast from UR, jumping after Alex here. That should be a dead Mirana. And now Sam and Eve. All right, throw out the Nightmare. Nice spear from Divine Lava, but they'll end up losing Sam. They need a little bit more damage to kill off Milan. They'll have it. The buyback coming out from Sam. They want to try to turn this around.
Scotty queued up. Once he gets this, the game gets really serious for Wildcard because they've got heroes that need to heal, whether it's Luna.
Oh, the guess. Followed up with a Sunstrike, and Divine Lava's just not going to be a part of this fight.
That was a really nice read. Big kill, and that means tier 2,000 damage to that tower. With 0 creeps there. Pretty legit. That creep is good.
Lots of good creeps in the jungle for sure. MSS does have to be careful. This does Milan, but Kezu, all right, they're going to just try to clean up very quickly over onto the Spain. Sam with the brain sap trying to buy just a bit more time. Nope, there it is. A sharpshooter coming. Happened to just kind of walk into it, but prevents any further follow-up as you are. Swagging his way over here to this middle tower. He finds himself a Death Prophet. Divine Lama, though, pins immediately over to the tree. Essence Drink's got to get used. A follow-up here from Eve. They just want to burst him down. Looks like they should be able to take him down for the first light. There's the BKB. Maybe just a little bit early, but they still have plenty of damage to try to deal with Yoar with the Spirit Siphon too. That'll be a dead Wraith King. The Yule Scepter now in play here for Sand King. Will be very nice as a defensive item and also to try to set things up if needed on top of that. But to jump forward here, immediately good arrow coming in hot. Was buy Sam a little bit more time. He's going to throw out the Nightmare.
Ooh, nice.
Crag back. That is a dead Bane. And there's still a little bit more fighting going on over here as Alex will be the next one to fall.
Or Wraith King or Invoker helping out as well. Pressure continues. continues.
Top lane, look at the dust off, follow up with silence, pin over to the wall. Let's be a bit of a debate here. MSS now might need a little bit of assistance. They've got a decent amount of damage, but with those charges, it's gonna be able to come right back up again, especially with the
They
sprite.
him with the scout.
Oh, Eve trying to run for his life over here. Is he gonna be able to teleport out in time? It looks like he should be able to. Once again, see you later.
Long TP. Yeah, Milan.
You are, though, as kind of a no man's land. Okay, the BKB coming out from Ask now. I'm gonna just go and pummel down the Wraith King.
Huh. Dwar's made two pretty huge mistakes now, like very uncharacteristic for him. It's not like the game is over, but those two deaths from him now made the game a lot harder if they get Aegis here.
Sam getting picked on a little bit here. Gonna go use that piggy pull, but it should still pop. So it's going to make it a little bit more difficult for them to get into this Roche because they've got him about half health thanks to the exorcism. Divine Llama standing nearby does not have that arena for a fit.
I know it's
right,
low.
coming in, the jump forward here coming up for Kazu. Already on the epicenter, Spear's not going to land. They have to be careful.
Oh, it's so low.
Ran out of the exorcism too. This is some scary stuff. That arrow does land over onto Quinn though, so perhaps they can find themselves a kill. He's looking up, he's waiting patiently over onto the side. It's not looking great for Quinn. He's down.
Roche got him.
Roche got him though. Oh my goodness, this is a clown fiesta if ever I saw one. They'll throw up the arena, try to fight once again. They don't. No.
They got it.
No. Oh my.
I mean, there's a lot of times that Wildcard Gaming ran in and out of the Roche pit. If they just stuck to it and killed it, they might have been able to get it, but when they finally committed to it, the arrow landed on Invoker. They said, oh, this is great. Let's go keep them zoned. They tried to commit, but Milan from the backside landed a double stun on them with the... They can beat these guys. Death fights. Here's the fight once again. Sunstrike scouts. This is after they finally decided to commit to the fight. There's the epicenter. They disengage. Divine Llama is very low for the rest of this fight, but the nice arrow comes through by Alex. It hits. Oh, we're going to see a fight.
We're seeing another fight. Okay, the Starstorm, always a good spell, like we said. And that is going to be the first live coming up here. Divine Llama throwing out some damage. Will pop the drums. Will follow up with that loosened beam. A beautiful, beautiful arena. And they follow up with the Eclipse on top of it. Very nice here, as you are now running for his life.
Absolutely beautiful ultimate.
Turn back around. Oh, leaps it. Maybe a little bit of a surprise there. There's the BKB, though, like we talked about, so they have to be careful. They go in the midst of the exorcism. That's physical damage. Jump forward. Milan running away. Go throw out the Burrow Strike. Sandstorm. Full snap. BKB coming up from Divine Llama. He's trying to find the opening. Will find himself the Sand King, but the spear does not connect over to the wall. Still managed to find a kill as they chase after Milan next. Blink forward, dash back, throw up the loosened beam. Arrow's a bit off the mark, but they'll be able. It just feels like very, very good, but he's got to be very careful in his position.
They're jumping to take a fight, but good vision position for Wildcard. If they break smoke right here, this would be good for him.
Yeah, all right, Divine Llama finding an opening over onto the back line, so go with the exorcism.
Sam dies instant.
Does indeed, as the BKB is out here on Yuar. Chase after S, they'll go with that Eclipse. They'll be able to take down MSS, but they'll end up losing Ask, and this is not looking good for Eve. Eve trying to get out, is going to be able to take it down with the Tornado. Coming in hot. Will ensure that they get the kill. You're not going away this time. Divine Llama buying enough time here, trying to just use this arena to his own advantage. Okay, nice arrow coming through, but they didn't manage to get the final hit off over to Quincy.
Oh, they go for it.
There it is. They've got it. Alacrity placed over onto UR here. They're trying to just put out as much damage as possible, trying to make this count, as it's not looking really great here for Alex. They have to be careful. Nice pin to the wall though. All right. Is Alex going to survive this? It's looking damn good with the arrow. Not going to play into the Sunstrike. And UR turns his attention again. There's the MP Tornado, the bash back here. Enough damage to take down UR. Backed up now too for Hoodwink. Have the Hunter's Boomerang.
It's going to be really good.
Fight.
Good follow-up for Sand King stun.
Sam being the sacrificial lamb, throwing his body up over here. Oh, but Divine Llama finding himself Quinn. Follow up with the arena. Good arrow right into place, but the BKBs are out in mass. Have to be a bit careful here as you are. Okay, the follow-up. Okay, so using that big heavy center. Eevee's trying to fight back. He is going to fall, but they do manage to find that first kill onto UR. They need more, though. They need to be doing so much more as these ghostly maidens swimming around here. They've got the Spirit Siphon. Can they finish off over onto UR? They're chasing out from. Yes, they will. That is going to be a dead Wraith King. As now Sam has found himself a couple more friends over here in the corner. Silence gets placed over to KZ. They'll flip the Nightmare off. They try to go for the spear. Not going to be able to quite land it. MSS not looking too healthy, though. Calls out on on the sprites. Not going to be enough to keep him alive as a gem does.
Like that. It's pretty expensive, but like, whatever. Swift Blink's gonna give him a lot of attack speed and some armor. It's all right, but it could be better.
This Harpy gives a lot of information. As they'll find the opening, they'll find the Llama hiding over into that small camp.
Unless he buys a rapier or something. They're gonna
Jump
start.
forward here, coming up from UR, followed with the Cataclysm. He's taking a decent amount of damage as the Llama's very, very forward. He has his own BKB though. He's gonna just try to run away here over onto the side. Knows it's not quite worth it yet, but they still have the vision. And do some more damage over here. Okay, here goes. He drops the arena. The question is, do they go in? Do they commit on this? As they use the exorcism, so I'd assume that they will want this. Nice hit over onto the side. Casey not gonna be allowed to do anything this fight, so he's going to be removed. He's gonna fight back. They are coming back up again. Oh, they'll find themselves yet another kill on MSS, and now they're just running for their lives here. They are having to be a bit careful as the Bushwhack does connect. As turning around, has the Spirit Siphon. Arrow's gonna get tossed out. Not gonna be able to quite connect as Kezu jumps forward with the Burrow Strike. Good Nightmare while holding into place for a little bit longer, but they will end up losing the Death Prophet. And they might end up losing Sam too. They'll just leave him tied to a tree for now. They're like, someone else can deal with it. UR can deal with it. So they'll end up losing Sam. And now it's not looking good for Eve. Eve left all alone here. Arrow not gonna connect. They'll get the Bushwhack off. They get the hoodwink, everything.
Less barracks in the game than there used to be.
Alright, Llama. Nice spear into the side here.
Arrow's coming.
You know, there's the arrow like we talked about. Can they get up enough damage? That is the question to finish off Quinn. And it looks like, alright, yeah, they'll be able to.
He bought it. Oh wait, he picked it up for free, sorry.
Wait, whoa, we just...
Breaking eggs.
I feel like we just rewound there for a second. I'm a little confused here. Cataclysm coming out. You are okay. They'll be able to take him down the first time. Esk, though, not looking healthy. That Lotus Orb not going to be able to protect us. He's in the middle of everyone right now. That is very, very scary here. Goes, pops BKB, but can't really stand toe-to-toe. Is going to need some assistance. Follow up. They've got the Exorcism. Esk had bought back. They're going to try to chase down. Arrow coming in hot. Okay, that's another life that has been removed here as Kez jumps forward again over onto Llama. It's going to be speared away. Down here. Do you see the way that they're positioned? Yeah, look at that. No. Don't go out there.
It's a little scary. Yeah.
Okay, all right. They find Quinn, so there's the Fiend's Grip. They'll go for that Eclipse, and they'll just remove him from the game.
Nicely done. Now they
no buyback on him, at least.
Pretty cool to do this as well, because the other thing is that they have better night vision because of Luna Aura, so...
Could have been.
Yeah.
Possible.
It's a waste of 450 gold, basically. It's not the end of the world. It's late game. He's going to have Mask of Manus and Satanic.
Okay, well, that's going to be it, Sam.
But, yeah, just sitting pretty.
He's probably went off for the bathroom break, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a bathroom break.
Eve. Oh, okay, they're going to try to make something happen here, so... The silence off over onto the back lines. They've got themselves their eyes on Milan. They should be able to go and get this kill. Taking a little bit of a while, but they'll find it.
Nice catch.
Got that Thunderhide running. They do have creeps in the base, so they need to get home. They need to go defend. Look at these guys. They're ripping through the buildings. This is not...
Kezu thinking about when to go in. And an options. Llama's got Refresh Orb, so you can double ult, double BKB.
Gotta get in there. Okay, there it is. A good spear first. Going very patiently. Big Cataclysm coming out. The Llama, he needs to be careful. Okay, he does manage to get the arena off. He is going to fall. He's got the 5 back. We'll just keep them all in a little bubble over here for the time being. Jump forward again. All right, there's going to be the first death here coming out. So follow up with Meatballs. UR is going to just have to walk out of this area. And this Wraith is doing a decent amount, but they lose Milan. They lose MSS. Milan's going to buy back. He's going to try to teleport right back in again. These ghosts dancing around. Another kill over here on the side over to the Wraith King. As another Cataclysm comes out.
A lot, but it is still hard for Quincy to come
in. There's UR on top of that. Follow up with the lockdown. Gonna try to buy a bit more time. It's not looking good though. That BKB is not going to work. All right, the buyback comes out right here, right now. Alex will fall. Alex will also buy back. Divine Rapier dropped on the ground though. So if UR didn't need any more damage.
They're from the Trickster Cloak.
Radiance Angel.
If he didn't do that ahead of time, he would have gotten stunned there, would have forced a fight. But nice escape there, knowing his opponents could run then.
Sending in the boys to do some scouting. You can see the wards over here. You are jumping forward, finding the opening. Cataclysm comes in. They'll be able to take out Sam. Sam is not going to be available. And now Divine Llama, he's got to run. He's got to get out of there as fast as he can. The follow up with the arrow. Another Cataclysm coming in hot. It does a lot of damage, and they'll follow up with that. Epicenter as they'll chase now after. They just want to finish up, but they've gone and they've used the fortification. They're just trying so hard to defend. The follow up, yeah, again, but there it is. The BKB, the Fiend's Grip comes out though. They're doing a decent amount of damage, but this Ancient is just melting in the back. trying to fight the heroes, but in the end, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. Look at that H, and there it is. It finally falls.